All right, we're going to illustrate the position of an M1 carbine adapter used on the Series 2 second generation stoning fixture. So when you get this adapter, if you look at it, it says M-1 carbine, and on the back side it has two index marks. One has H on it, the other one has a S. H means hammer, S means sear. So you take your universal stoning fixture, you can be sure you're up 20 clicks, and you put the adapter on the elevator using your ball-ended Allen wrench. Put the adapter on it. Now we'll do the hammer first. So what we're going to do is rotate this around to where we're exactly on the center line of this index mark right here. That's the center line, and you see that little index marker is lined up as perfect as I can get it. So you tighten that, put this back down. We're up 20 clicks is where we always start from. Tighten your lock screw. Look at your instructions, and it'll tell you that you put the hammer on this pin, rotate it around there. Now, what we have to do is set our stoning fixture. Now, if we use this stone or this stone, whichever one we use, we need to set it. But we'll use this stone for now. And turn it this end so the sharp edge is in the hammer hook. So we loosen this stone guide retainer screw and slide the guide back a little more. All right, we go up just a fraction. Right there, tighten that up. Use the Allen wrench to tighten it. All right, just hold the hammer on there. Put the stone on it. Depends on how you want to do it, but you can hold it like this, hold the hammer down, hold the stone down on the stone guide and forward against the hammer. And you stone it 1.5 inch strokes, roughly. You see that? That's the factory angle of the hammer hook when it takes nearly all the blue dicom off. So we're just a fraction less than the factory angle. You know, it's not undercut quite as much just from there, but that's a good place to start. So you stone this until it's clean. That's good enough to start right there. So that's the hammer. Now we'll do the sear. So we loosen the lock knob, insert the ball end of the Allen wrench, rotate it around and put it right on the S index mark. Put it exactly on it, just as close as you can get it with this mark right here. Tighten it up, be sure your knob's tight. All right, if you look at the instructions, it'll tell you or show you that the back side where the spring goes here is on the rear side of your stop. So you put it over like that. All right, now when we put that on there like this, see our stone. Okay, we need a little more stone out there. Turn it over this way at that angle out. If you'll notice, when you stone the sear has to be, or the stone has to be on top of the sear. So like that. Now here you just hold it flat on the stone guide. Hold your sear against the adapter. 1.5 inch strokes. Almost. That's pretty close to the factory angle, see it? Where it marked the dicom off. That's close enough to your factory angle to try it, because see, we're probably going to want the trigger a little bit lighter than what it was, or smooth it up so it didn't creep like it did when it was issued. So that's your sear. So put these in the trigger housing, try them, and if you need the sear duller to make it lighter, see the way this is set right here, and you read your instructions, see, to make it duller, it will tell you to go up or down, whichever way you need. So you want it duller, it sets Sometimes you have to think of it. There's your hammer. Here's your sear, sets like this. See, when it's cocked, it's like that. So you want this angle a little bit this way. So that means the elevator comes up to reduce your angle. So you can read the instructions and it'll tell you that. So there's your setup for the M1 carbine adapter.